Hey, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Virgo for the second half of May 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com if you'd like a private reading. Everything is in the description, so let's get started. All right, Virgo, what do we have going on? Judgment. All the work you've done, all of the things that you have been trying to accomplish, it looks like it's all coming down to its final judgment day. That is what it feels like here. And you've got this Eight of Swords. So there is something about this that you do not want to see. You are uninterested in it. And it could be that, this is a prison of our own making. So it could be that you are maybe refusing to see the forest for the trees. You're just like, that's not happening. No, I'm not interested in that. And there may be some things coming to an end, having their final judgment that you are uninterested in participating in. Let's get a card here to clarify. Well, you do have the Knight of Pentacles, so things are moving slowly. You guys are the Pentacles, which is, the earth signs. So it is tangible things, practical things. There's a certain order to do things in. And I feel like, especially with this Eight of Swords, swords are a little bit faster moving energy. Your brain is ahead of your physical circumstances. And that Knight of Pentacles is just crawling along. And, you are in this mode over here. Like, I do not see it. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not interested. I don't want to see what's right in front of me. And let's see what we have. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, absolutely. You definitely don't want to see what's right in front of you. There may be someone who is not telling you the truth about something, someone who's being a little sneaky and shady, someone who is, I don't feel like you are being sneaky and shady, and I don't think this is in a personal, this is not your love relationship, sneaky, shady. Maybe there's a sneaky or shady business dealing that's happening. I don't feel like you are the one that is in charge of that business dealing. I feel like this person's trying to have a business dealing with you, and they may be sneaky and shady. And I'm pretty sure last month when we talked, or the beginning of this month, I think your title was like, don't let them screw you over. So again, this is about being really careful, and like that Eight of Swords, like not seeing what's going on. You need to really pay attention. You do have the Ace of Wands here, so it is all about getting moving. If this was a love reading, it would be a little bit different. But right now, this is about taking action and getting moving, acting as if. And you have this Ten of Cups. So this is acting as if you have the things that you want. Acting as if it has already come to pass. Like I said, that Judgment Day is happening. And there may be some things that are coming to their day of reckoning. You're just really not interested in right now. You just don't want to deal with it. But you do have the Chariot combined with this Ace of Wands. So guess what? It doesn't matter if you're interested in it or not, because it's going to happen. The energy is going to pick right up towards this middle to end of May. And it's going to take right off on you. So you were frustrated before because things were not moving. Now, suddenly, it's like somebody lit you on fire and things are moving faster than you wanted. So, like, which is it, But you do have this awesome Ten of Cups right here. Combine it with this Six of Wands. And that says that you will come out of this victorious. You will pull it all together. It just sometimes takes a minute, but you will pull everything together. You will be able to sort it all out. Virgo, that's one thing that you do really, really well, is even in adverse situations, you are like a go-to person. You know how to sort it out. You know how to make things happen. So even if it isn't exactly what you like, you are a realist, and you are all about, all right, I don't like this, but let me deal with it in your own time. In your own time. Now let's get just a couple more cards here and find out what else we have going on for our Virgos. Death card. This is coming up a lot for a lot of people, but it is time. Things have come to judgment. It is time to clear away the old. And I believe you are starting something brand new here. And you do have the Hanged Man. So it may be that some of these things that are clearing out, you don't want to let them go with like resentment and sadness. And I don't know why I'm saying that. It might just be for one person. Check your moon and rising signs. But you don't want to let things just... when they leave, you want to be happy with how they left. How you left things, you want it to be a good thing. So take a look from everybody else's perspective instead of just your own, so that you can in fact see how things were left, and make sure that they were left in a way that my husband has a saying, and he's a Virgo. He always says, you don't want to burn your bridges. No matter how you feel something has been done, you don't want to burn your bridges. And I think it's the same way. While it may be time for some things to exit stage left, it doesn't mean that you need, to shoot them on their way out. You know what I mean? Try to find a way to reconcile everything so that you don't have any bad feelings. That's what I'm trying to say. So you don't have any bad feelings. Let's get a little bit of clarity on this Death card here. Whoa. We have the Devil. So yeah, there are some things that are exiting your life. They are things that have given you a hard time in the past. It could be family stuff. It can be personal stuff. But whatever it is, it's something that has come up and up and up. But this is actually what's awesome with Judgment coming before too, is that day of reckoning is here. So like, even if it is some old thing that just barfs itself up every so often to give you a hard time, you're going to be able to look at it from a fresh perspective and be like, yeah, I'm letting it go and it's not coming back. And you're really knowing, like you have a deep knowing that it's not coming back. You're not interested in it's not coming back. Let's get another clarifier card for this. Oh, geez, here you go. So you've got Judgment coming up again. So you had Judgment before, you've got Judgment again, and it's clarifying this Hanged Man card. So yes, when it all does come to pass and it all does come to judgment, you don't have to always look at it from an offensive point of view, or a defensive point of view. Either way, look at it the opposite way. Realize where that person that's being judged, or the situation that's being judged, realize where they're coming from. And just know that you don't have to take any kind of like angry or defensive stance when it comes to that. It is what it is. It was what it was. And now it's all over. It's over and done with. So it doesn't matter. Just let it go. And like I said, don't burn your bridges on the way out. Okay. What else do we have? We've got the Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's on your mind. It's keeping you up at night sometimes. And it's hard for you not to think about this. But you do have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is bringing you a message. It's time to clear the decks. So this Nine of Swords, this worrying, you've done that. Okay, you've done it. You've worried about it. When you're up in the night worrying like that, remember that Hanged Man that you had, the different perspective. Try to see it from a different point of view, just so that you can let it go. But that Page of Swords is saying, hey, let it go. It's not worth it to you. There's nothing here that's worth any of this. All of this is so irrelevant. And you know what? Whatever it is you're worried about, they probably aren't worried about you. So it's probably a very wasted pursuit on your part. All right, and look at that. You've got the Nine of Swords coming up again. So yeah, this is something that weighs pretty heavily on you. Whatever that, I think it has to do with that Death card and that, that sweeping it out of the way. I really think this is weighing heavily on you. But this page is saying it is time to let it go, get it out of here. This is not relevant to you anymore. You are starting on a completely different path, and none of this old up all night worrying. I mean, you guys have gotten, I think you got Judgment twice, and you got the Nine of Swords twice. So what else do we have? Our last card, we've got the King of Wands. So okay, this is time for you to turn over a new leaf. The King of Wands is a very charismatic, and you have that, Virgo, that highly charismatic thing about you. People really like you. And you know what? This stuff you're worried about and you have been worried about, it's over and done, and it's off your radar. So you know what? Let it go, because you have this to look forward to. This Page of Swords is like, hi, I have a new thing for you to do. Like, why don't you try something else? This King of Wands is all about, like, he just gets things done. People like him. Take a deep breath and go live your life and have fun. It's your time. It's your time to go and just be this King of Wands. Just really enjoy yourself. I will talk to you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching.